What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? We're not talking about Red 1010, we're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be, and in the place to be. And you're listening to John Jay and Rich. Wake your ass up.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you.
Why did I wear green?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day tradition, if you're not wearing green, you gotta get finished.
St. Patty's Day.
Hold me close. Kiss me, I'm Irish.
All right, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, it's showtime.
John Jay and Rich, happy St. Patrick's Day. Everybody in the studio wearing green. Looks good. Nice job.
Thanks. It's like one of my favorite holidays ever today.
It is. Oh, yeah, because your middle name is Irish?
Ireland.
Yeah,
Ireland. And my mom's Irish. We're super Irish over here. Irish and black, that's what we are. So.
What is the Irish last name of your family?
Murphy.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So my grandma's a Murphy.
You could have been a Payton Murphy.
I could have been.
A Payton Murphy.
I don't know about that.
That's right. Well, we took a little vacation. We were gone last week. And it's funny, I'm reading these text messages. All these couple of people were like angry. And then we were gone.
Sorry.
Like, sorry.
You guys were just off Christmas Day.
It was spring break. So normally we weren't going to take any time off, but we ended up doing that. And it was my wife, Blake, and my son, Dutch. Like, Dutch wanted to go with some of his friends to Cabo for spring break, right? Which is a spring break thing. And my wife was like, no. And a lot of the other moms were like, no. So instead, they were pitched Hawaii because my son Kemp lives there. Kemp pretty much stays at his girlfriend's house all the time. All his roommates do. So Kemp set it up so that Dutch and his friends could stay at his house.
That's
right?
cool.
Yeah, so they were laying on the floor, couches, whatever, right? So that's what they did. So Jake, my oldest son, goes to the University of Arizona. He was like, my spring break is next week, this week, right now. So we go to Hawaii, and it's Blake, me, Dutch, and then we see Kemp, right? And then we're hanging out. We're doing stuff in Hawaii. And then Jake calls. Guess what? I screwed up. My spring break is now.
Oh, my gosh. Whoops.
So it was like Home Alone, Hawaii. So he just stayed.
He probably loved it, though.
I think so. I think he was really, really. He went to Tucson, grabbed his Xbox, drove back. And then he was home all alone.
Yeah, that was the whole week.
I will think he was like, I think he did it on purpose.
I think my spring break's next week. Can't go. Sorry. Oh, yeah, it actually is this week. I'll be home alone.
Unbelievable.
I mean, a 22-year-old John Jay would love the house.
I love the house.
And a TV.
Even right now, a 38-year-old John Jay. Yeah, it's great. It's totally great. Anyway, so that was last week for us. What about you, Payton? What did you do for spring break?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I did a ton of stuff. I got to catch up with a lot of my friends that were coming into town. But really, like, the one big thing that I did, I went to the Wicked play on Saturday.
Yeah, I saw you post it. I was so excited because your outfit looked amazing. I know you were stressing about what you were going to wear to it.
Yeah, because I'm in my whole rebrand right now, so my outfit is like very not something that I would ever throw together. But I thought it came out so cute. I was very happy with my look. But the play was so much fun. I actually got the tickets for my mom and my sister for Christmas. So it's been like 3 months since we've been waiting to go to the show. And it was me and two of my old teammates that I used to play basketball with. And then since I was like in the 5th grade, all of our moms went, and then my sister, and then one of the girls' grandmas went. So it was 8 of us girls just on a whole girls' night. We went to Steak 44 for dinner. We got all dressed up. We went to the play, and it was a 10 out of 10. It was
really?
It was really, okay, like, it was a play. So it's like the play itself was 2 hours and 30 minutes total for Act 1 and Act 2. And like part 1 of the Wicked movie is the same amount as the entire runtime of the play, if that makes sense. So I felt like it was very rushed, but then again, I'm like, this is a play, this isn't a movie, you know? I wanted more dialogue.
Were the singers good and everything?
So good.
Really?
So impressive.
Yeah,
and
professional actors are
That's
no
what I'm
joke.
saying. Yeah, that's what was so impressive was that it was
Theater
so,
actors
that
are
it
no
was
joke.
live.
Yeah.
Did you hear they were all working out like the mountainside fitness over there?
No.
Like, because I was getting notes, they're like, cast from Wickedson here, like, Alphabet's like totally crushing the weight
That's
machine.
awesome.
Were they in costume?
Yeah, but maybe, I guess I just recognized them from being around town.
Yeah.
What about you, Richie? I saw you were hanging out with your lovely bride for her birthday or your birthday and anniversary.
We have Stacy and I both have our birthdays in March. In fact, hers is officially tomorrow. She's the 18th, I'm the 8th, and then we had our anniversary on the 4th. So we thought, let's just like ram it all into one trip. So we had some points to use on our credit cards. So we went to Laguna Beach, and I was so excited because there's a great sushi place right on Ocean Boulevard. Ooh, and I want to remember the name of it so people can go there. But we're going to go there for my birthday treat on March 8th. But somehow I got food poisoning in the morning. So sushi and food poisoning do not go together in any way, shape, or form. So I tried to rally and like, let's just go walk over there. Maybe walking will make me feel better. I got in there, and for the next 2 hours, I was just in the bathroom, just hurling away.
At the restaurant?
Yeah, and that was so bad. Because people are like, are you okay in there, sir? Yeah, I'm okay. Your wife says happy birthday.
Oh, my gosh.
Why didn't you go home?
I couldn't get far enough away where I would stop throwing up. It was
That sounds
amazing.
miserable.
Anyway, so it felt like
But
I
it
didn't
wasn't the
want-
sushi, though.
It wasn't the sushi. I never got that far. So I'm assuming the sushi is still amazing there, but I did not have any. But I rallied for that night, and then we went out and we had a great time.
And I'm so glad you bring up sushi. I heard a sushi joke yesterday.
Bring it on!
Yeah, and then it was like I woke up. I'm a little under the weather right now, so I was like up all night, and I thought, I wonder if I can tell this joke on the air. And it is about sushi. So you just brought so I can tell the joke.
Amazing.
What did sushi A say to sushi B?
What?
Wasabi.
St. Patrick's Day jokes.
That is a good sushi joke.
I know, right? Like, we're good middle of the house, kind of. What if I tell that joke? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I got I know that my wife was sick a while ago. Two of my sons were sick. Actually, all three of them were sick at different times. And I feel like it's like what's this right here?
Sinuses.
Yeah, it hurts so bad right here. So last night I took some Desolin, right? It's and then Robitussin because it didn't work. So I took 2 different cough syrups. Then I got up this morning and I took Dayquil.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be buzzing.
Okay, so then at Dayquil, right? So then I took a steam, I did a cold plunge, I did a hot tub, I did all that before I came in here this morning. Then I had an energy drink, right? And then I had a cup of coffee with an espresso shot in it, right? And then I'm sitting here thinking, hey, I wonder if I can mix that with Dayquil. I wonder if you're allowed to say, I Google it, and it says, do not have coffee and Dayquil within 6 hours of each other.
Too much.
And I'm like, I had all that within a half hour.
Oh, no.
And
What
they
does
tell
it
you-
do?
I think it's like a caffeine overload, or it's like
Sanjay.
I know.
That's they tell you not to steam when you have nose stuff too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, because
Who the
it's
hell's
like, well, doctors, because I've asked about that too, and they say if you've got a cough or something like that, it's a wet environment where the steam makes it wet in there.
That's
so like
crazy, 'cause
stuff
I
can-
always
I always
thought-
thought you did it because then it
you cough it out, loosen up. Yeah.
I would think so too.
That's what I was
Loosen it
doing.
up.
It worked for
Put
me. I
some
felt so much.
eucalyptus
I
in
felt
it.
so much better when I got out of the steam.
well,
So tell they that they are wrong.
maybe
Who
that
are
works for you.
they?
Stupid doctors.
I know. One of the messages we got over the weekend or over the week while we were on vacation was like, "What the hell happened to 3 things you need to know?"
Oh.
I listen to it every day. I'm like, well, we were on vacation, so it didn't happen. So that's
what happened to it. It's back now.
It's back. What do you got, Kyle?
She didn't need to know.
What's coming up in 3 things you need to know?
Starbucks is about to have to fork over $50 million. I'll tell you why. Next with John, Jay, and Rich.
Woke up with a new day. John, Jay, and Rich are live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Kyle, what do you got for 3 things we need to know?
The weather has been deadly over the last couple of days. At least 40 people in 7 states have died due to a severe weather outbreak, including tornadoes. At least 12 deaths were reported in Missouri, the most of any state. And then weather took its toll in many lives, from Alabama to Kansas, Mississippi, Texas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. And ultimately, a lot of people misplaced from their homes, powers out, and just completely wreaked havoc on those states. So definitely thoughts and prayers and outreach is going to be needed for all of that. It was good news for Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore. If you guys remember, they've been stranded in orbit since June 5th. Their trip to space, the International Space Station, was only supposed to be about a week, but they had problems with their Boeing Starliner, and now they've been there for 9 months. Well, this weekend, they were able to see the light at the end of that tunnel. Elon Musk's SpaceX crew docked at the International Space Station to bring them home and deliver 4 new astronauts to the space station. They'll stay on for a couple more days, helping to bring the new crew up to speed and get them acclimated to the space station, and then they can return to Earth, finally.
That's crazy.
They say as early as Wednesday they should be coming back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if their bones are going to be different, if gravity's going to feel different, like everything's going to be different for them, right?
I don't know. I just think they're just going to be so grateful to be home.
Yeah.
So this was a disaster, and there was a case like this, I think it was like back in 1993 or 1994 against McDonald's, where someone had a coffee spill them and it was too hot, and they won like $3 million in damages. So a court ordered Starbucks on Friday to pay $50 million in damages to a delivery driver who was severely burned by spilled beverages. He said they handed the drinks to him, the lids weren't secured, they spilled in his lap, and ultimately he suffered severe burns, disfigurement, and debilitating nerve damage to his nether regions.
Oh.
Yeah, his lawsuit ultimately accused Starbucks of breaching their duty of care by not securing the lids. Starbucks said while they sympathize with him, they plan to appeal the verdict because they disagree with the jury's decision that they were at fault in the incident and believe the damages awarded to be excessive. I mean, like permanent damage down there.
Yeah.
I don't even know if $50 million is enough. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Also,
but as of now, they've got to fork over the money.
When it happened and it spilled on him, right? Does he go, that's it, I'm going to sue? And like, you call a lawyer, Starbucks, my coffee just spilled in my lap. Like, are they going to go, okay, like to find somebody that was willing to go do all that? You know what I mean? Did you take pictures of everything? Like, how do you know? You know what I
Probably
mean?
went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And the hospital
Right.
is
Nerve
like,
damage.
Oh, you think it was that bad? He went to the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I wouldn't do that for $50 million.
Yeah.
No. And that's 3 things you need to know.
You know, I was going to talk to you guys about a couple things I saw on TV over this last week. You see what the number 1 show on Netflix is? Anyone see it?
I didn't see it,
the
but
Adolescence.
Yeah.
I started it.
Did you finish it?
I'm actually interested. I haven't finished it, but I'm actually very interested. It's a little slow moving, but I like it.
I finished it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's 4 episodes, and it's really, really sad. Like, it kept me up last night.
What's it called?
Adolescence. So it's about a 13-year-old boy that is accused of murdering a 13-year-old girl. Here's the thing that's really, really interesting about it, but also negative about it. It's all shot, every episode is about 55 minutes long, say an hour long. It's all shot with one camera, all at one time. Like, the acting is so nuts. It's so good. And like, you're watching it, like it takes me out of the show. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. So all these background people in the background, they're all, because the camera just moves and follows these people. Like, this kid gets arrested, and you're in the car with him as he drives all the way to the police station to get fingerprinted. They walk you through that whole, it's all in real time.
It's really good. It's like that one scene in the Menendez Brothers when one of the Menendez brothers is sitting getting interrogated.
That's the whole episode.
And that's literally how it's shot. But like, I'm with you, John Jay. The dad acting is so good. When he went and visited the site of the girl, I lost my mind. I started crying so hard. I was like, this is crazy. But what I find really interesting about it is how they're kind of like piecing together the murder with social media and Instagram
That's the
and
lesson.
emojis.
That's the
and
lesson
whatnot,
of the
which
whole
is
thing.
Which is pretty crazy to think about.
He killed her for whatever reason. He's saying he didn't do it. So it's not even a whodunit at the end. It's just so bizarre. The dad, by the way, he's the one that created the show.
Oh, really?
He created the show, and his best friend is the director.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah,
He's really good. I don't know
really,
who he is, but he's great.
Really, did you guys watch the number 1 movie on Netflix?
What's the number 1 movie on Netflix?
Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt.
Not yet.
It's called Electric State. That's about 2.5 hours long, and it's apparently the most expensive movie ever made. It was $300 and something million to make, and critics are panning it, but it's doing great on Netflix. I watched yesterday, and I was intrigued. That also ended very sad.
Oh, you got through the whole thing?
Yeah. But it's like Toy Story. It's like it takes place in 1990, and these robots. There's a war with the robot. It's Toy Story and Terminator mixed. It's a war with the humans and the robots, and the robots are sent away, and then. But then they come back and there's a big fight. It's really
That sounds kind of cool.
But like, you got the guy from Succession, the dad from Succession on it. You've got Anthony Mackie on it. You've got Woody Harrelson on it. You've got Chris Pratt. You've got Millie Bobby Brown. You've got Jason Alexander from Seinfeld on. There's so many celebrities on this show, but they're all voices of robots. But, yeah, Grant.
Hey, did you watch The Parenting on HBO yet?
No.
It's about a nice gay couple that does like an Airbnb for their family over the weekend, and it's haunted. And Brian Cox is in it from Succession. Edie Falco is the mom. Brian Cox gets possessed by a demon. Oh, it's amazing.
That
you guys gotta
sounds
watch it. It's awesome.
Horoscope time, 877-937-1047 to get your sign read. Payton, what's the vibe today?
I'm going to tell you how each zodiac sign acts when they are in a meeting at work.
Shannon, good morning.
Hi.
What's your sign?
Good morning. I'm a Pisces.
Good morning. Okay, so for my Pisces, just like Rich, when you guys are in a work meeting, you guys are the daydreamer. Pisces, you are nodding like you're paying attention, but if we're being honest, you are fully thinking about what you're ordering for dinner later. You'll randomly snap back to reality and ask, wait, what are we talking about? 40 minutes into the meeting, and no one has the heart to tell you that we've already covered it twice.
Sounds about right.
I'm usually thinking about, I wonder if Fifth Harmony will ever get back together.
Honestly, Rich, I am always very impressed to see you in a meeting. You always come with a pen and a paper. I feel like you're always taking notes.
An illusion.
Okay.
All right, see you, Shannon. Thank you.
Thanks.
What up, Mike?
Good morning.
What's your sign?
Happy rolling with John Jay and the Virgos.
Okay, Virgos, you guys are giving the spreadsheet overlord in work meetings. Virgos, you set out an agenda last night because you actually care about what's going on. You have a color-coded spreadsheet in front of you. You're side-eyeing everyone who didn't clearly prepare well enough. And if things start going off topic, expect a dramatic sigh followed by a let's stay focused. Honestly, without a Virgo, the meetings would be chaos.
So true.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
What up, Shanae?
Hey, good morning.
Shanae the Gemini.
Geminis, in the work meetings, you're the overtalker. Gemini, you started answering the question, but somehow now we're hearing about your wild weekend. So you're like, wait, one more thing, at least 5 more times. And let's be honest, you're kind of carrying the meetings. If there's a brainstorming session, you are thriving. But also, Geminis, you might just need to let someone else get a word in next time you're at a work meeting.
Well, that just means they just need to be clear because I forget it. Don't be changing stuff in the middle. 'Cause I'm on it. Thank you, guys.
Bye, Shanae. How about for Libras?
Libra, Kyle, you are the peacemaker at the work meetings. Libra, you're here to keep the vibes good. You're hyping up every idea, even the bad ones. And you're probably texting the group chat trying to figure out lunch plans instead of actually paying attention. If there's tension, you'll compliment someone's outfit just to reset the energy.
What about Leos?
Leos, we give the meeting main character. Leos, we came prepared. We have ideas, a PowerPoint, a vision. And if people start getting off track, you're the one saying, let's circle back to my point. And if the boss says that's a great idea, Leo, your whole work week is made. You didn't just attend this meeting, you started it.
All right, if we get your sign there, I'll post it on our website, johnjandrich.com. So it is Monday. It is St. Patrick's Day. So I have a little game for you guys because
it's Monday and John just got a game for you.
All right, since it is St. Patrick's Day, I have a little friend who's a leprechaun. And I had the leprechaun sing some of the biggest hits in the world. And you guys have to guess what hit it is, okay?
Okay.
All right, Payton, this was for you first.
Okay.
I was in a sheer dress the day we met. We were both in a
Sabrina
rush.
Carpenter.
We talked for a sec. Your friend hit me up so we could connect. And what are the odds you sent me a text? And now the thing I know, I'm like, manifest that you're over.
Yeah.
Is this Sabrina Carpenter?
I was in a sheer dress the day that we met. We were both in a rush. We talked for a sec.
I think we need a leprechaun remix.
Oh my gosh.
And what are the odds?
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Stop for a second. Listen to the beginning again because it's dead on. It's like, it blew me away.
Guys, I digress. Got me.
Oh, that's the very end. It's still in the middle.
I was in a sheer dress the day that we met.
Okay. Kyle. What song is this?
Rumors going all over town. Can't keep my name out their mouth these days. Yeah, they say I live too fast to settle down. Truth is, I just ain't about these games they all play. Wanna find something stronger than the whiskey. And I've tried. But every time I feel her kiss me, I keep coming up empty, yeah.
Do you know? Can't anybody
Post
figure it
Malone.
out?
I was thinking.
Close. What?
What'd you say, Kyle?
I said Post Malone.
It was it,
I was thinking.
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, I had some help or whatever. That song.
Rumors going all over town. Can't keep my name out the
I have
mouth
no idea
these
who that
days.
It's Morgan Wallen.
Is that really?
Number
Never
one song
heard
in the
that
world.
song before.
Okay, here's another one. This goes to you, Rich.
It can't be said that I'm an early bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say the word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sunrise.
Before you answer, Rich, do you guys know?
Mm-mm.
Rich?
It's Hosier.
I need to listen to the lyrics.
That's the
more.
line I got.
I know.
I'm like, I feel like I needed the hook.
I need the music.
All right, Peyton, this one's for you. I think this is such a great song, but the Leprechaun ruins it.
I could go and read your mind. Think about your dumb face all the time. Living in a glass house on outside. Looking in the big blue eyes. Did it just hurt me, make me cry? Smiling through it, oh yeah, that's my life. You're an idiot. Now I'm sure. Now I'm positive. I should go and warn her. Ooh, bet you're thinking she's so cool. Kick it back on your couch, making eyes for a...
You got nothing?
I don't know. Maybe Olivia Rodrigo.
I could go and read your mind. Think about your dumb face all the time. Living in your glass house.
Oh my gosh.
But that Leprechaun's real good.
Anyway, that's my fun little game. By the way, because it's mine.
For you.
Speaking of Gracie Abrams, her dad is J.J. Abrams, right? Who's a famous director. He did the TV show Lost, right? And Rich, we've been very vocal about how much we hate Lost.
Literally was talking about it at great length with my wife last night because I was afraid that Severance was going to have the same sort of ending as Lost.
Okay, so I'm in Hawaii for the last week, and we find this little random cafe, and we went there 2 days in a row. I could go there every single day, but my wife gets burnt out right away. So 2 days we go there, and it's just local people that are there. And end up talking to the people that own the place, and they have a picture of this beautiful yellow lab. He's surfing on the surfboard, and there's pictures of him wearing. The dog's name is Pono, and the dog passed away, but it was a dog from season 3 of Lost. Do you remember
really?
the kid?
Yeah.
The little black kid had the dog on the island all the time, and that kid is the one that was half of MKTO.
Yes.
That did that song.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
classic.
Yeah, so I kind of felt like, wow, I was.
Baby, you're so classic.
And it was the actual dog
It was an actual
from
dog
the movie.
because they filmed it there in Hawaii. They filmed Lost in Hawaii.
Oh my gosh.
Did you complain about the ending in the restaurant of Lost?
But then get this. All of a sudden now, when I get on Instagram, I have all these videos of Lost that pop up on my phone now. It's all Lost stuff.
The
There's a
algorithm's
documentary
listening.
on Lost. There's all this stuff on Lost. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's all because I had a conversation in this cafe about the TV show Lost. Now, speaking of Severance, so you said you think it might be like Lost?
Well, I finished season 1 last night. So I know I'm kind of late to the party and you guys are deep into season 2, but they did give me answers at the end of season 1 and I am totally in, but that is such a slow burn that you have to pay attention to everything on that show, including the way they frame stuff. Like everything's symmetric when they're in the office of that show.
Even
like,
the colors.
The colors too, because you notice that I forgot Helly on the show. The moment she starts to fighting back, she starts wearing a different colored dress. It's a yellow dress instead of the typical colors. Like all of it makes sense. All of it ties together. So to me now it is the opposite of Lost because they're actually tying everything together.
Well, the season 1. Are you starting season 2, Kyle?
I'm midway through, but I'm waiting for the rest of the episodes to drop. I want the end of season 2 to drop, and then I'm going to.
The end of season 2 is this Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll binge it then. But it's like for me watching the show, you have to binge it, and you can't judge it until you're completely done with this whole season.
I am 2 episodes behind, and the last couple episodes to me very, very difficult to get through.
Really?
Yeah, not good.
Oh,
so
slow,
I'm just
slow.
That's why. That's
I know,
the whole first season. I said that almost every episode, and then when I was done watching the first season, I was like, I can't wait for the second season.
I know. You think about it a lot, but this season, I'm kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm
It's
wrong.
stuck in my head, though. All of the things
season
in that
1
show.
was fabulous.
Stuck in my
season
brain.
1 makes you think about it. I went on a little hike with my wife wife yesterday. By the way, I learned something when I was hiking with my wife. She asked me about the Severance show, which is hard to explain to somebody. I pitch it to her. I do it. I think I do a pretty good job in less than a minute. She goes, it reminds me of a book I just finished reading. And the rest of the hike is her telling me about the book.
Like, I gave you a 1 minute.
Oh, my God.
1 minute recap.
Oh, my God, yeah. I told you, here's how this show's about. Very simple.
You need to help her set up Blake's book club.
You do.
Because then she could have those conversations with people that actually, invest in what she's saying.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, better wake up. Wake up. Listen up.
Radio. John Jay and Rich wake you up.
It's time for Stacks and Hacks. I have Stacks information. Rich has life hacks. For St. Patrick's Day, Google looked at the green foods and drinks each state searched for more than any other state. Mississippi and Louisiana are putting booze in their Shamrock Shakes. Arizona's making green spaghetti. And California's going full on Dr. Seuss, the green eggs and ham.
Oh, cute.
The world's biggest Big Mac fan hit another milestone. 71-year-old Don Gorski has been eating 2 Big Macs a day for 53 years. He just ate his 35th 1,000th Big Mac on Saturday.
Jeez.
That's a lot of Big
And
Macs.
he's doing okay? That's good for him, apparently?
Just because I say I had to slow down to 1 a day for 3 days here. driving me nuts. So this is definitely 35,000.
That's crazy, man. A driver in Switzerland was fined nearly $110,000 for driving too close to the vehicle in front of him. The fine was so high because in Switzerland, fees are based on your taxable income.
Ooh.
So the guy was like a millionaire or something. He just pull over.
Dang.
That would make you slow down.
Yeah.
I bet you if they did that here, people would be driving a lot slower.
Yeah.
A study found chewing on your pencil gives your brain a boost, improves memory, might help you focus. Kyle, you got that Google thing, right? Google Assistant?
Google thing.
Google Assistant?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Google is officially retiring its assistant tool and migrating users to its AI-powered Gemini. Do you have Gemini?
I think so.
Let's try it. Talk to it.
I don't know. I just do. I don't know. Whatever OK Google is.
Yeah, they're
You
getting rid of
asked the
that.
question.
So now, even AI is putting non-human assistants out of work. Get this. A California startup is selling injectable cannabis. It's not, and the FDA is not happy about it.
Sounds dangerous.
I know. I'm like, seems like a hazard.
Rumors spread through Facebook last week about an escaped gorilla at the Virginia Zoo. There was one problem. The zoo doesn't have any gorillas.
Not anymore. It escaped.
Okay, so St. Patrick's Day. What do you think is the most popular color worldwide?
Green.
Blue.
Blue does not. Wait, just are those two separate statements? Like it's St. Patrick's Day. Done.
Yeah.
What's the most popular color?
Yeah, I was leading you down a path to pick green.
That was rude.
I think that there's some statistic that when St. Patrick's Day started, they turned a river a different color that wasn't green. I don't know how green became.
Wait, the river was green in Ireland?
No, it wasn't.
And then they turned it green.
There's some stat. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you.
Chicago does that every year.
Green is number 2. Blue is number 1 color. Green. Mayhem is officially Lady Gaga's 7th number 1 album. And tonight, the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards, 8 p.m. on Fox, hosted by LL Cool J. Bad Bunny's performing, Billie Eilish, Glorilla, Gracie Abrams, Kenny Chesney, and Nelly. It's going to be a big show. What do you got for Life Hacks, Rich?
I'm wondering how many of you in this room, right after you eat, go and brush your teeth. Anybody?
Very rare.
No.
Well, you're doing it right. If you're one of the people who goes and brushes your teeth right after a big meal, the experts, the teeth people, say stop. Just stop it, because brushing your teeth right after eating, it can actually damage your enamel instead of protecting it. Why, you may ask me? Because acidic foods like fruit or soda, it actually softens your enamel. So when you start brushing, you can actually damage your teeth. So what you want to do is, if you like to brush after you do that, just don't do that. Just go straight to the mouthwash, switch it around for 30 seconds, or choose some sugar-free gum. Either one of those will keep your pearly whites pearly white. And that can be found. That little tip there, that hack is on johnjayandrich.com.
If chaos was a radio show, you're listening to it. It's John Jay and Rich.
It's John Jay and Rich. Shoot us a text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. You can also call us, 877-937-1047. Last week, we took a little time off for spring break. I really enjoyed watching Kyle's social media to see the stuff you're doing with your dad. Your dad's still here?
He is still here. So him and my stepmom, they've actually been planning this trip here for about a year. And they started by looking to find maybe a vacation rental that they could rent for the month of March. But March is a really crazy time because everyone wants to come to Arizona for March. We have great weather and all the things. It's been rainy, but yeah. So that was really like turning out to be a pretty expensive venture. So me and my sisters, we said, hey, why don't you spend 10 days at Lisa's house, 10 days at my house, and 10 days at Erica's house? And then you don't have to pay for an Airbnb. It's like silly for you to come here and have to pay for us when we've got places for you to stay. So ultimately they agreed. They said, okay, but 10 days seems like a lot. Like you guys are not going to want us around anymore. You're never going to want us to come back. And we're like, no, it's going to be fine. So they stayed at my sister's house the first 10 days. And last week they came to our house. And it was funny because Scott and I are like, they're coming back in May for my niece's graduation. And we're like, we want them to stay with us. Like, I want my dad to stay with me because then I get more time with him. You know what I mean? So we're like, we got to make this stay really great for them. So when they come back, they choose our house for the shorter vacation.
I get it.
So now,
it's on.
Unbeknownst to my sisters, this is a total competition. So they stayed at my sister's house for the first 10 days. They stayed at our house. We moved one of our cars out of the garage so they could stay in the garage.
Nice.
Right?
Nice touch.
And they're like, we get to stay in the garage? We're like, of course. That's what happens when you stay here. My stepmom is like, she's very like, she's a little OCD about certain things. So preparing for her to come, like we had to replace the air filters. We had to like, Scott like really super cleaned out the coffee machine. Like we did all the things that we had to do. And the second day they were staying with us, she came and she was like, we may have a problem. And I'm like, oh great, there's a problem. They're never going to want to stay with us again. And apparently in the guest bathroom, which they're staying at, the cold water doesn't really work. And this is something I guess Scott kind of knew about. Like, you have to, if you want cold water in that bathroom, brush your teeth or do whatever, you got to use it really quick because it goes hot super fast.
Oh, that's wild.
And you can't get the cold water back. It's something with like the mixers or something. And both of us are like, it's not a big enough problem for us to have to pay all this money to get it fixed because we think it's going to be a big issue. So they come in and I was like, maybe time to save up to get those mixers fixed. We could have it fixed by May when they come back.
Your sister Erica's like, hey, Dad, we got cold water here.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Kyle. Like, I feel like you and your sisters give similar energy. So do you think that also when they have had your dad and your stepmom staying that they're also trying to...
Heck yeah.
You think so?
My sister spent $700 on a cleaner before they showed up.
What, to get the house like OCD cleaned?
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, like none of us have talked about this, but I'm pretty sure we're all doing the same things
So
to
you gotta
like
up
extra
it.
impress.
I wonder if there's anybody listening can help. Like if every day breakfast is catered at your house. You're like, it's just the way we wake up here, Dad.
That's what you get when you stay here. I mean, you might want to consider staying with us in May.
Would you
I
like
don't
an
know.
omelet? We have an omelet maker.
Daily professional toe massage? No problem. We got it.
Sure, come on over.
I think that's amazing. Like, so now have they said anything like, you spoiled us, we're going to want to stay here more often? Anything like that?
Well, we kind of hinted at the fact that we're like, we want their stay to be great. Like they've never done this, and we want it to be like a yearly thing. We want it to be a tradition for them to come and stay at least for a week at a time or whatever they've done. But my stepmom has now started giving us star ratings for certain things.
So they're
Each night we'll be like I've been getting like dessert every night. She's like, ooh, this dessert may bring you up to a 6-star hotel. I was like, all right.
I feel like she needs to get those little golden star stickers that the teachers give to like all the elementary kids. Like, gold star for
yes.
every
So were you like, oh, 6-star hotel? That's good. What was Erica's? Did you have a chance to do? Was she a 6?
Before?
Oh, okay.
Are you just making your own food, or is she eating your dessert?
Is your dad a big golfer? Like,
yeah.
loves golf?
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
we got to do something with that.
This past weekend, they just went golfing. Like they were like, "What do you want to do?" It's the kids' spring break. Oh, let's do pop stroke. Of course, it has to do with golf. Everything we do has to do with golf. They went golfing yesterday, pretty much all day. And then I think he's going to take like Easton, my 7-year-old. He loves golf too, and he was like really bummed because it's like my dad went, his dad went,
right,
and then like Easton didn't get to go,
right.
And so Wednesday they're going golfing. It's like.
Fun.
So
you know
it's a
what
whole
you
thing.
Is get a hold of Bob Parsons. You know, he owns his own private golf course.
Yeah.
And see if we can get Kyle's dad on there. And then you
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, Dad, we should do this on Wednesdays.
I mean, as long as you
Just
stay here,
private golf course.
stay with me.
As long as you stay.
That comes when you stay here. When you stay at the Unfug House.
How about 10 stars now? 10 stars? Going for 10.
Like, what other things can we provide to blow them away? Yeah.
I know. And like I said, it's unspoken, but I mean, yeah, I've noticed things. There's signs. There's signs that everyone else is trying to be as prepared as we are, for sure.
I mean, $700 house cleaning is pretty intense.
I know.
Payton, you said you got into some tooth thing, right?
Yeah, so I have been really wanting tooth gems. But, like, it's so, like, tooth gems are so expensive because, like, you have to go into, like, kind of a dentist because they, like, medically, glue the gem onto your tooth.
Kind of a dentist or a dentist?
I think you go to a dentist or someone that's certified to be able to do it. Anyways, I got on Amazon and I ordered myself a little tooth gem kit.
Could you do that to Kyle's dad?
Yeah, I'll give him a grill. Just ice him out.
This comes when you stay here, Dad. Free tooth gems.
20 stars. 20 stars.
What, are you doing it? Do you have it?
Well, I woke up this morning with no tooth gems, so I think I swallowed them.
Oh, you put them on and went to bed last night? What did you put on? What did you have? Did you put a little diamond?
Yeah, I had 2 diamonds, like, on the side of my teeth, and I woke up and there was no diamonds.
That's why the dentist does it.
There is a little bit of a learning curve, but my real problem is because you get this little UV light, and when you glue it and you do all of the prep or whatever, it's like basically the same UV light that they put your braces on with. And you have to hold it there for 3 to 4 minutes, and I can't sit still for 3 to 4 minutes and hold a light up to my tooth. So
how many more gems do you have? You have a lot more gems left?
Oh, I have thousands. Don't worry about me. I'm going to figure it out.
I feel like all you need to do is, like, put the light on your tooth gem and then not worry about set a timer and then just start scrolling on TikTok or Instagram because 20 minutes goes by and you feel like it's 2 seconds sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, I tried that, and for some reason the light kept going, like, up into my eye. I could not hold it
Did you
straight.
take a picture of the tooth gems before you at all?
No,
you
but
didn't?
I'll do like a whole, maybe I'll do like a tutorial thing on the tooth gems.
I'd like you to
professional.
The ones that you ate, I'd like for you to find those and then make poop gems.
That's coming. It's coming out soon.
Jeez Louise.
Anyways, I'm gonna be iced out and diamonds all over my teeth and probably ruining my enamel, but it's fine.
Because how do you get them off? Do they give you like a removal kit with the kit to put them on?
Well,
but do you feel like there's like glue left on your tooth?
I don't feel like there's glue left on my tooth, but I am concerned with how many gems I may be swallowing.
Over the weekend on vacation, I don't know what happened overnight. I thought I cracked a tooth or I had some serious tooth pain. Like it was like the second day we were in Hawaii and I was like, that's it. This vacation's ruined. It hurt so bad, this one tooth. I was Googling tooth issues, what it could be. And I figured it was a cracked tooth. And I was going to call my dentist. I told my wife, I'm probably going to have to go home. And she said, well, can't you find a dentist here? And I'm like, what if my tooth falls out? Because it's like I think I have a veneer on it. I'm not sure. But it was terrible. Tooth pain is terrible. And then the next day it was fine.
Really?
And has it hurt since then?
Hasn't hurt since.
Kadeem has that issue. He has like these like little like, they look like cracks, like little like, yeah, literally like what you're talking about. And he says like every now and then it hurts like excruciating pain. And I'm like, well, maybe you need like a root canal or something and then it goes away the next day.
Yeah, okay. So I Googled root canal. Don't want that.
No, those are terrible.
Don't want that. But it was like, it literally was gone the next day. I've never had a toothache ever in my entire life.
I bet you it's going to come back. You should probably go get that checked out.
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
thinking about it, but...
Yeah, you both need to go see professionals.
There's going to be a dentist schwanding day coming up. I'm feeling it.
Don't handle your tooth surgeries yourself.
My dentist walks his dogs in front of my house. I have to wait, time it right, and then be right. Hey, take a look at this. Take a look.
That's your style. You don't want to meet anybody in office. John Jay wants to meet him in the street. Right. Get examined in the street.
All right, so it's St. Patrick's Day today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're going to talk to Desi. She has a question about her relationship. We love relationship advice, so we'll get to that after Maroon 5. John Jay and Rich. Desi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, thanks for holding. Sorry about that.
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've been really into older men. Okay. And I don't know, there's just something about like their confidence, their stability. I don't know, the way that they actually plan dates, instead of like texting me late night and just being like, you up? So when I started dating my boyfriend, who is actually this like ridiculously successful 42-year-old, he's charming, he's really generous, he absolutely adores me. I basically hit the jackpot. He wines and dines me, he spoils me, he tells me how lucky he is to have me. But then here's the thing, there's one problem. He still wears boxer briefs. And like, when I say boxer briefs, I mean like not the cool kind. I'm talking like the really stretched out, like probably from a multi-pack kind. Like they look like tidy whitey type underwear, right? And so every time I see them, I feel like I'm dating someone who's just like this like suburban dad or something who just mowed the lawn. I don't know. Like, I feel like it shouldn't bother me this much, but like I get flashbacks of it in my head as the days go on in the week. I just don't know what to do. And I've been dropping hints, you know, I'm saying like, hey, like you should really check out these types of underwear. Like this style's really cool. I even gave him a pair of something so much better, but he doesn't wear them. He's like loyal to these like tragic midlife crisis underwear. And I don't know. Now I'm like having to ask myself, can I look past this and live in luxury, or am I truly this shallow?
May I jump in first?
Sure. You're an expert on the undies.
I am, and I'm going through this right now, actually. I have underwear that I've worn for a long time. It's all stretched out, and it's all... But I use my underwear, like I know when I'm going to wear it for certain parts of the day. Like, you know, like I have my routine, right? So like when I sleep in my underwear, I get up and I go in the hot tub cold plunge in that pair of underwear. So in the middle of the day, when I change underwear, I'm looking for my beat up underwear because I'm only going to wear it overnight. Does that make sense? So I know and I love my underwear. And my wife, when she starts seeing it like torn up a little bit, she throws it away and it kills me. It's like, I'm like, where's my like comfort underwear? Like I have certain underwear that's comfort. Now, Desi, I say this to you because I want to be like Kyle right now and say you're looking at it all wrong. At least it's just within you and him. He's not wearing like sandals with black socks out in public.
True.
At least it's not something out in public. It's within yourself in the bedroom. You know, it's only you and him.
That's true.
Like something terrible, like whatever is a horrible fashion trend. What's a horrible fashion trend right now? You would hate to see your like checkered striped shirt, checkered shorts, and black socks and sandals. You'd be like, whoa.
Sure, but like this is like how am I supposed to get in the mood when I see those types of underwear?
I feel like John Jay just gave you the answer, and I don't think you realized you did. You said your wife, when they get old and dingy, just throws them away. So that's what I recommend for you, Desi. Just throw them away.
And what
weird. I don't know where those went. You should get those ones that I gave you. They're so hot.
So let me tell you how right you are. Because what happens is when I'm going to put my underwear on, I'm like, where's that underwear? Where's my underwear? Oh, it's probably not clean yet. And I just put on another pair of underwear. And then it was like weeks. And finally I go, she threw those away. And now I haven't talked to her about it. I haven't talked to her about it, but now as I'm telling you this story, right before I was telling you my story, I realized she's thrown them away.
Yeah,
they're gone.
Sure.
Every Christmas, I buy myself about 20 new pair. And then the other ones, they get tossed because they got about a year's worth of life in them. So you got to find the pair that he's like, these are really good. These are really comfortable. You buy 10, 20 pair, you're set. Everything else goes away.
I'm going to buy a pair right now. I need new underwear. So anyway, fun conversation, Desi. You got a great guy. So what if he has ugly underwear?
Yeah. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna take your advice. I'm just gonna throw them out.
Yeah.
It's really smart.
Toss them. Replace
Throw
the
it
stash.
out, look past it, and you live in luxury, girl. You deserve it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Ever since I was a kid, and why was it timeless? We timeless now.
104.7 KISS FM, John Jay and Rich. Good morning, Erica.
Good morning.
What's going on? Thanks for holding.
So, my boyfriend, now my ex-boyfriend, broke up with me last night because I cut my hair short.
Oh.
How dare he?
Yeah. Apparently, he didn't want people to think I was gay.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I was joking, but apparently my hairstyle was too much for his fragile masculinity to handle, and instead of dealing with it like a normal person, he decided to just end the relationship very abruptly.
That's insane. Like, how short did you cut it? What does it look like?
I mean, it's in between a bob and a pixie cut.
Cute. Oh, I'm thinking like Amber Rose. Like, did you shave your head?
Right, like, are you bald? Yeah. That actually looks super cute.
Yeah.
Like, if it's envisioning what I'm envisioning, but...
Yeah, like bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I call it like my 2014 Jack White haircut. I don't know.
Okay. I can see that.
It looks kind of rock and roll.
Yeah.
It does look kind of rock and roll, but... I mean, I just don't understand how my haircut is a reflection of his identity.
Right.
And, I mean,
should not be.
It shouldn't be, absolutely. And I just think the whole thing is so ridiculous. I don't even know whether to be upset or relieved. I'm just kind of in shock right now.
I would say relieved because honestly, like there was probably other issues for him to make that be what ended the relationship. So he's probably like hiding his feelings from you, which doesn't really bode well for a long-term relationship.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I should be relieved, and knowing now as opposed to later on that something so minor as my hair, could be a deal breaker for him.
Well, you said something, and then you said something else, and I'm misunderstanding. So I want to know if you can clear it up for me. You say he didn't like your haircut because he thinks it makes you look gay?
Yeah, he thinks I look really like I'm into chicks or that I'm, I don't know.
But then you said, what does your haircut have to do with his identity? That's why I thought maybe he thought you didn't want you to get a short haircut because people think he was gay from far away.
Oh, yeah.
But you said his identity, so I didn't know what you were talking about.
That's a good question.
Right?
Well, yeah, I guess he doesn't want people to think that he was gay.
What did he tell you? Did he tell you he was gay or that you were gay?
Well, he said that he did say that he didn't want people to think that he was gay because now he thinks that I look like I'm not feminine enough.
So a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay.
Now, I will say, I would hope that if my wife was going to cut off all her hair, we would have a conversation about it.
That's what I was going to ask. Did you let him know? Because obviously that is wrong. Like, you cutting your hair should not be the reason that, your man leaves you. But did you tell him? Did he feel caught off guard or anything like that?
He knew I was going to get a haircut. I didn't tell him that I was going, super short.
He should have understood because I think girls don't say haircut. Girls go get my hair done. Yeah. I'm going to get a haircut. He should be like, whoa. Haircut.
Was it long and luxurious before, and maybe that was a big part of why he was into you?
It was, but it was damaged. Part of the reason I went shorter than I originally anticipated was I want to change, but I really needed to hack off several inches to get my hair healthy, Did
you just walk away from the phone to go comb your hair? Is that what just happened there?
No, I just, I'm kind of like dread pacing. I don't know if you do that.
Okay, dread pacing. Totally. I do that all the time, every day.
I don't know. It's something that I do. But yeah, I just had to cut off probably at least 4 more inches than I anticipated doing. But I flipping love it. And I just think he's such a jerk. I honestly, like I said, I'm in shock, but I do kind of feel like, what? Good riddance, dude. Just,
I think we should take a poll. I wonder if there's situations like this where it worked out, or if did guys break up with you because you cut your hair? Did women break up with guys because they didn't like their haircut? Especially if you're married. Like if my wife just shaved off her head. Shaved her head, cut off her head, and she's lining up blood everywhere, headless.
We should talk about that.
Oh my God, you should tell me that. No, but if she shaved her head, I would hope there'd be a conversation about it. If she just did it without talking to me, I don't know how I'd feel. Which is weird. I'm just being honest with my feelings. I don't know how I'd feel.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like that would be a tough one. I don't think you'd break up, but you'd be like, oh, is that going to grow back? Is this our new thing? Like, you'd at least have thoughts about it. You couldn't just be like, it's fine. You'd have thoughts. You'd have feelings.
I think it also depends on where you are in the relationship. If you're just dating like right now, you can be like, screw you, dude, I'm out of here. But I don't think I would shave my head before talking to my wife. And if I did shave my head, it would grow back really fast. You know what I mean? Like with girls, it's a whole different program. You got long hair, and then you shave it off.
It still grows back.
Does it though?
It does. It's just hair. It is just hair.
It is just hair. You're right. But I kind of get it.
Because sometimes it can change a total look of a person, and then it's like you're dating someone else. Who is this stranger?
But that's like the beauty of being a woman, especially for me, because I can wear my hair straight, and I'm a different person. Curly, different person. Braids, different person. Hello.
Erica, thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
877-937-1047. If someone's broken up with you because of a haircut, or you broke up with someone because they cut your hair off, we want to know. Or a different version of that. Whatever hits you, call us at 877-937-1047.
My baby born a Birkin. Everybody at the Birkin.
John T. and Rich, Ariel has a great question. And I believe that Rich might be the only person qualified. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we'll learn some new things about people on the show. Ariel, good morning.
Good morning.
What was your question?
So my question is, I want to know what people's stance is. So I'm divorced, and my son is 7. He has beautiful hair, and I like to keep it long. He's also a hockey player, so he's got kind of like a mullet going on, and he pulls it off great. But my ex-husband called me a couple weeks ago, and he's done this before where he didn't ask me, where my son had really long hair, and he buzzed the whole thing off. And I was livid, just furious, because I feel like people's hair have a lot to do with like their personality, and my son loves his hair too. But I wanted to know what people's stance was on like an ex cutting a child's hair without telling you, because I feel like it's not okay.
I've done it. I've done it with my youngest son. Yeah, because he was 7, 8, 9 at the time, and I take him to the barber where he would want it longer. I'm like, well, you don't really need to decide that. And it looks better.
Okay, but you're saying, but you didn't run it by the ex.
I did not run it by the ex, but now what's happened is now my son's a freshman, and he would like it to be a little longer, and his mom takes him to go get his hair cut, and it's always longer than I would personally like it, but I don't feel like having that fight. So I just don't have the fight. I don't want to cause no trouble over something like that. So
how old is your son?
He's 7.
7. And you say he likes his hair like that? You don't like, is there any part of you that thinks maybe he went to dad and was like, I think maybe I want a new look, but I know mom likes it long and I don't want to hurt her feelings?
No, so his dad did that when we first got divorced when he was like 3 or 4, and my son didn't have any opinion on it at that point. I was furious, but my son didn't care. But a couple weeks ago, my ex called me, and I'm glad he knows now to ask, but he was mad at me. So my son told him he didn't want his haircut. He wanted the mullet still, and I was so happy. But
he cut it
has
anyway.
An opinion on it now. No, he didn't.
Oh.
He didn't. But he said, well, you need to respect what I want to sometimes, and like I'm just going to do it one of these days. And I'm like, well, our son doesn't want it cut. So as long as my son doesn't want it cut, I don't want it cut.
Mm-hmm.
But
that could be like a really traumatic thing. Like if you don't want your hair cut a certain way and your parents like, nope, that's what's happening.
Yeah, that would make me so mad. The only thing that I would be like, okay, maybe that'd be okay is if his hair like wasn't taken care of and it just looked like a rat's nest up there. Then if I was the other parent, I'd be like, okay, we need to cut this off and start fresh. But if he likes it and his hair is well maintained, I think that's absolutely wrong. I would be so mad.
Right.
It's sad when they use their kids as weapons.
Yeah, because that's what it seems like, and it's just going to like cause lasting scars.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at not doing that, but I guess what it was is, so he's remarried and he has a stepbrother that is just a month older than him, and he buzzed his head, and so my ex was like, I want them to look like twins, and asked my son if he wanted to buzz his head, and my son's like, no, I don't want to buzz my head. But I'm worried he's going to come home one of these days, and he's just going to have a buzzed head, and there's absolutely nothing.
It grows back fast for boys.
I know.
Let me tell you the worst. You want to know the worst? Is when your mom, and this happened to me, my mom went to beauty school. And then she used my head and my hair as the practice.
All different colors.
It's terrible. One day I had to go to school with a perm. Another time my hair was dyed and it went wrong.
You're like the real life Bratz doll that we all used to have when we were kids.
It was terrible. The Marinello School of Beauty.
There's photographic evidence of that perm, which I've seen.
It's terrible.
It's amazing.
All right, Ariel, thanks for calling in and have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Thank you. Love you guys.
So I was watching this movie. I was telling you guys, the number one on Netflix right now with Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown. And there's a bunch of songs in this movie. It takes place in the 90s, right? And then I saw this article on the songs that have been used the most in movies and TV. So the number 10 song is, it's been in 36 movies and TV appearances, and it's the Pina Colada song.
Oh, that makes sense.
Feel like pina coladas.
And then there's Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. That's been in 38 movies. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like this is a lot longer. There's a lot more, but it's not. In 38 movies also is Walking on Sunshine.
Oh, yeah. That's in everything.
Walking on Sunshine. And then Tub Thumping by
Chumbawamba.
Okay. 39 films and movies. Then September, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
Do you remember? That's been in 39 movies. Fade Into You, Macy Starr. How's that go?
I want to fade into you. It's really slowy and dreamy.
Oh, that's been in 41 movies. Fix You, Coldplay.
Yeah.
42 movies. Now, can you guess? Rich has to excuse himself from this because he already knows because I put the songs up there and he can see them.
Can I guess ones that aren't on the list? Because I know one that comes up all the time.
Well, I just went, what?
It's that do.
Well, it's not on the list because it's probably under. It could be in 35 movies. I have the top for the
Sweet Escape. Gwen Stefani in there.
This has been in 49 movies. This is Etta James at Last.
At last.
Right?
That's in a ton.
My love has come along.
Number 2, been in 50 movies.
I would not guess this one.
I know.
No, but it should be in more because it's amazing.
Isn't this in White Chicks when they do the dance? Isn't this the song?
Is this the song?
I think it is the one that they do. It might not be. I don't know. I don't know.
This next song, the number 1 song, has been used in 52 movies and TV shows. This song right here.
And let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed and it's all because
This is how we do it.
South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it.
Can you believe that? I can't think of one movie that's been in, but I know it. I know it's in movies and TV shows. So I became obsessed with that Will Smith, the
Anxiety.
Anxiety. I freaking love that song.
The trend is so good.
I love the trend, and I really fell in love with the trend when I watched Kyle and Payton do it. I thought I watch that video all the time. I think it's great. So I was doing it with my wife 2 days ago, and did you guys see it?
Yeah.
Did you see the comments?
No.
It's all about my junk.
Oh, actually, I did see that.
Okay, I'm not going to go to the comments on that. I do not want to know.
They're pretty
about
funny.
that.
Because I'm wearing gray sweats.
I think I saw it right after you posted, so there was only a couple comments up there, and then one girl was like, "Oh no, I feel like I just saw my brother," and then she did the eggplant.
Yeah.
Gross. Oh my gosh, not.
I'm dancing with Blake. I turn and I got gray sweatpants on, and then you can see my the shadow or my junk's moving. And I got to be totally honest with you guys. I'm so happy. It looks so much bigger. It's like, objects in the mirror are much bigger ways. Is that the other way? It's the other way around. Whatever. I don't know. But it was like, I watched it over and over
Camera
again.
adds 10 pounds.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
works in your favor.
I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, it wasn't on purpose until I started reading the comments. Like, I didn't even pay attention to that. So then I'm just kind of like, this is fantastic. And I paused it and zoomed in. I'm like, hell, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Get your heart out, Justin Timberlake.
I need to show you this scene from one of them days, that movie with SZA and Keke Palmer that came out, because one of the scenes is like this guy that SZA's dating in a gray sweatpants suit, and it's so funny.
I had explained to my wife about gray sweatpants season. She had never heard of that before. And I was like, that's a big thing.
You got to send this clip to Blake then, the one that I'm going to show you, because
Okay.
she'll die.
Yeah, but I was like, by the way, did you see the Will Smith one he did with SZA and Doechii?
Yeah.
I mean, not SZA, with Doechii and Tatiana.
Yeah, that was cool, which I saw the one, they did like a transition video in a mirror, and then I also saw the video when they did the trend together.
It's kind of wild because, like, Doechii, she comes out and she dances through it, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, when she got the call, Will Smith, hey, can you come to my house and do this video? Like, you know what I mean? Like
She's probably freaking out. Like,
right.
my thing about Doechii...
You can tell by the way she's walking. It's like...
Yeah, but what's so dope about Doechii right now, like, there was this video that she posted on YouTube, like, 10 years ago, and she was like, I just got fired from my job, thank God.
I saw it.
And then it's like, you think Doechii's this, like, overnight sensation that just popped off. She's been doing this for 10 years and is now finally getting the recognition that she deserves.
But I watched the video over and over again, the Will Smith one, right? And then sometimes I just sit there quietly by myself, and I'm like, I can't believe he slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just can't believe it. It bums me out.
It's bad.
I know.
It's just because he's so likable. He's so likable.
I'm surprised how much that has stuck with him, because, like, I feel like a lot of celebrity scandals or whatever the things happen, it's like, and then they just kind of die out over the next couple of years. But I don't think he can't shake it.
Because it was such an iconic moment, first of all, but also, too, like, when that slap happened, I remember all of us in here, we were like, is it real or was this planned? Like, it's been I think it's been 2 Oscars
years.
since then, 2 years, so what do we think now? Was the slap real or was it fake?
I feel like I still am holding him responsible for that slap.
So
personally.
you think that was real, that was not staged?
I think it was not staged.
Okay. Kyle?
I still kind of think it was staged, but it went horribly wrong.
That's
like,
what
it
I
wasn't
think.
what they. They're like, whoa, we didn't think
That's
that this
exactly.
backlash would be a thing.
I don't know,
Like,
because
I'm
Chris
100
Rock
with you there.
seems bummed
100.
about it.
But
Chris
like, I
Rock
feel
still
like
seems
if it was like staged, I feel like Chris Rock would be like, "Hey, it's okay, Will
Right.
Smith, it's all good."
And he's not.
But he's like digging his heels into it.
unless like he went for the full slap and there was history between them, and so he felt like he was. I don't know. I don't know. We don't know because none of us were there when they planned it, or not.
But the thing is, when I watch Will Smith, especially that video,
It hangs with you a little.
No, I'm just saying when I you just like him so much.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, God, why did you slap Chris Rock?
Why did you do that?
We're gonna get some entertainment team. We're gonna get to some stuff on Demi Lovato, Brenda Song. I forgot who Brenda Song was married to. You know who she's married to?
Yeah.
Blows, which now makes sense why Macaulay Culkin's in that TV show.
Yeah.
What's the
They're
TV show called?
amazing together.
Running Point. He makes a
Yeah.
cameo in Running Point. Did you see it? Did you ever go back and see it?
What? Oh yeah.
Macaulay Culkin? Okay. Anyway, we're going to get to that. Lizzo, a lot of stuff to get to. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
Missed a part of the show this morning? No worries. It's all there on iHeartRadio.
Okay, real quick. I saw the trailer for Lilo and Stitch, the live version. Did you guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You did? Did you like it, Kyle?
I think it looks really cute. It's going to be like super nostalgic.
I think it'll be really cute. I'm really glad with the way that they animated Stitch because it's like giving Stitch. It's not like the Shrek trailer that we got that everyone was like, this doesn't look like Shrek. But Kyle, have you seen this? That there's like a lot of controversy on the casting.
No.
Yeah, so I guess Nani, who plays Lilo's sister, that she's not Hawaiian. And so everyone's like super upset. Apparently she's Filipino and not Hawaiian. And they were like, give us
called acting,
give us
though.
Nani. I know, but like, I guess they're like very upset.
So are they using a real alien?
Well, no, so
He's not Stitchian.
but like actually like the really big one, you'll have to like go on TikTok and go and follow the Pleakley lore. Pleakley is the one-eyed like Cyclops alien that comes back to try to find Stitch. And in the trailer, it kind of like flashes to who Pleakley is in his human form. And it's not giving. It's not it. Like
Did
we
you
needed a drag queen or something.
Did you see the Freakier Friday one?
Yeah, I did.
That's
I'm
gonna
excited.
be-
Did you see all this
That
stuff?
could be funny.
Everyone's so pumped about Chad Michael Murray being back. They
I
were like,
know.
I was so obsessed with him when I was 13, and here I am 30 and still in love.
That's going to be like the trailer, I think, looks really cheesy, but like the first one was cheesy and it was still really
Yeah.
lovable. So I feel like they're going to be like doing justice to the first one.
Yes.
Let's get into Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
This whole thing
Right.
is wild.
Right.
If you followed at all over the last couple of days, Kanye West has been going off, posting text messages back and forth between him and Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian basically saying she filed legal paperwork to block a song that Kanye West ended up actually releasing. The song features Diddy's son, Northwest, and an upcoming new artist. The problem is Kim didn't want Northwest to have anything to do with Diddy because of all the controversy. So their fight basically in the text messages was like Kim saying, hey, when they were all born, you said I could trademark their names. I'm trying to block this from happening because I want to protect Northwest from being involved with Diddy. It didn't stop. Kanye, who ended up, like I said, releasing the song, the first part of it starts with Diddy. Well, at least it sounds like a conversation between Kanye and Diddy.
Ain't nobody called, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know what I'm saying? That meant so much. Man, I appreciate you. Word up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still in love, man.
Okay, so then the song, it's that vibe, and then you hear Diddy's son is part of it, and then Northwest's verse.
Running through the jungle like a cheetah ride. Surrounded by fake friends I don't even like. When you see me shining, then you see the light. When you see me shining, then you see the light. Everything they wrote, it ain't even right. Okay, good night.
So the song is called Lonely Roads, Still Go to Sunshine. Kim lost that battle, and the battle may not actually be over at this point because Kanye was like, change paperwork or we're going to go to war, and neither one of us are going to recover. Who knows what that means? Who knows what information he's going to leak? But then he went off on how Kim and her mob aren't letting him actually be a parent. He's like, I don't just want to see my daughter. I don't just want to see my kids. I want to raise them. I want to have a say in the schools they go to. I want to have a say in, who they sleep over, like whose houses they sleep over at.
And he's right about the mob, huh?
Yeah,
Chris.
We talked about. Yeah, but he wasn't just in like talking about her family, like Kris Jenner and her train behind her. He was like, he went off on how it's like part of Hulu and part of Disney and how they're all in this together and how they're trying to pick a select. He literally said something like a select breed of black children to influence black culture and how they want it.
Wow. Well, this is big news too. Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is officially coming back for season 4.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Why? I thought you'd be excited
From what I've read, which I know I really don't click on the link. I just kind of like highlight and what I'm starting to do now is just go in the comments so when people go, I saved you some time.
You're welcome. Saved you the click. I love those. Those are the heroes of the comments.
Yeah. So I think tell me maybe you have all the information that he's going to stay in Kansas City and he's going to be coaching a girls soccer team.
That's the vibe. They haven't announced like the full cast.
And you don't like it?
I don't like it.
Why not? It's going to be Ted Lasso and his like lovable.
But then they're going to have to make a stupid something that's not believable to get Keely over there and to get Rebecca over there.
Unless Keely and Rebecca don't come with him, and there's a new Keely and a new Rebecca.
No, they've signed on.
Oh, weird.
Well, Keely's still in
negotiation. They said none of the casting was officially confirmed.
I read Keely's still in negotiation. So that's where I'm saying, I'm like, they're going to make this whole, like, it's not going to make sense.
Well, no, I mean, the lovable part about that show is he was a fish out of water, right? He was in England doing a sport he's never done before. That was the magic.
We'll see. I mean, I'm judging it without seeing it, but.
That's true.
They do say that it's going to pick up right where season 3 left off.
Because he went home.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else we need to touch on in entertainment news?
I just thought it was funny, so Brenda Song, we mentioned her before the break. She's married to Macaulay Culkin, and she was like, marrying him and getting to know him was fascinating because of, his past.
Being like the most famous child actor in the world, he lived and grew up in hotels. He had just never really done laundry, and I was shooketh. I've been doing laundry since I was 10, whatever it is, helping my mom. And so it's funny, teaching him how to do laundry. He still doesn't know how to drive. I took him out to drive in our neighborhood. I was terrified, let me tell you. I'm like, this 44-year-old man driving for the first time. I was like, nope, I gotta hire someone to do that.
Oh my goodness, no, this just okay, Brenda Song, if you hear this, you need to remake this video. So Brenda Song on the Sweet Life and Zach and Cody, there was this iconic episode, and it's called the Prindle episode, and it's when Mr. Mosby's teaching London Tipton, Brenda Song, how to drive, and your gear shift. She's like, the Prindle. Yeah, the Prindle. And so they need to reenact this with her husband.
Oh, that would be
so good.
For the iconic Prindle video.
Yes.
Please, Brenda, I'm begging you.
And then duet it.
Yes,
right next to each other.
I've never thought in my entire life that I could relate so much to Macaulay Culkin.
Not knowing how to do laundry.
Wow.
I know.
You come for the John, Jay, and Rich, but let's be honest. You stay for Kyle and Payton. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
Hey, Gwen.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to see if you can give a quick shout-out to my husband. Happy birthday, Marty. Today's his birthday.
Marty.
Happy birthday, Marty.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. He's 31. He's a very 31, I guess.
Right on. What are you going to do for him that's great? What's he going to get?
I don't know. I asked if he wanted to go out to eat. He's like, no. I assume he just wants meatloaf. So I'm going to make him a meatloaf today.
Meatloaf. You don't really meet a lot of Martys. I saw this meme the other day that you never really see a little girl named Jessica. You just meet adult Jessicas.
That's funny.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know a Jessica, too.
Yeah, she's an adult, right? You don't know an infant.
But Georgie, if you could throw a little prayer for him. He had a rough morning this kind of morning. He lost his mom a couple years back. Takes a toll on him, especially on his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
He lost her at the mall.
Missing your mom on her birthday is tough.
Oh, not on his birthday, but a couple years back. It'll be 8 years in July this coming year.
Delayed prayer. Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gwen.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great day.
Nice Bye.
Natalie, good morning.
Hey, so I was wanting some advice. So I kind of like this guy. I like him a lot. And I think he might like me back, but I was thinking he would ask me out, but he hasn't. So, should I just, ask him for his number or wait and see what he does?
So you don't have his number?
I don't.
I'll say we'd call him for you right now.
Yeah, I don't have his number.
Okay. Well, I would ask Peyton and Kyle, what advice do you have for her?
What are the things that he's doing that make you think he might like you? And, how do you guys know each other?
So we have, kind of our friend group, and he's, the cousin of one of the guys in the friend group. So he'll come, hang out with us. On Sundays, we'll all get together, and he'll come hang out with us. But, recently he hasn't been coming near as much, so I don't know if, cause everybody thought he, really liked me. And so he hasn't been coming near as much. So I was I don't know if he just got busy or, maybe he doesn't like me.
I would say if he's the cousin of one of your friends, I would talk, like if it were me, I would talk to the friend and be like, so what's going on with whatever his name is? Like, what's going on with that guy? It's kind of enjoying hanging out with him and he hasn't been around much. And then maybe they'll know some intel for you.
Well, I asked them one time, and they're like, yeah, I thought he liked you. But then it's like now, they're like, they don't really know. And they said something about they don't really know why he hasn't been.
Do you have his Instagram?
No.
Oh, wow. This is so old school.
Yeah, I say you got to find a way to shoot your shot if you're kind of missing him. Because if he's into you and you let him know that you're into him back, then it's on.
Oh, for me, I'm like, just let him go. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
That's true, but if it's a special thing, why not chase it down a little bit?
He should be chasing her down.
I'm with you, Kyle. I would just wait until he comes back around on Sundays when you guys hang out. And have you, like, when you're with him, do you flirt with him?
Yeah, I have. And, like, he always flirts back. So I'm like, is he just, like that with all the other girls? Or, like, is he just flirting with me?
Maybe you should just be, like, a little bit more, like, not
hard to get.
Like, I was going to say, like, when you see him, just be like, hey, like, oh, you haven't been around. Maybe talk a little bit of crap or whatever. And then just go
Make
on
out
your
with his
own
friend.
way. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Or I'm actually shocked you don't have his number because I'm like, me and all my friends have group chats with, like, all of our boyfriends. And we're all in them together. And I'm like, I feel like a group chat, you would just be able to, like, talk to him and pull his number aside. But I don't know.
Because, like, I was thought about just, like, getting it from a friend and texting him, but then I was like, he's going to think I'm just, like, texting him as a friend.
Okay, wait. Is he in the group chat?
No.
Okay. I thought that'd be funny. He's in the group chat. You don't have his number.
I know. That's what I was saying. I'm like,
sometimes if there's multiple people you don't know in the group chat, you don't know who's responding.
I know. Good luck, Natalie. Good luck.
Yeah, wait it out, though.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. Please, 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 please,
John, Jay, and Rich. We're going to play a game, so we need a contestant. We got a $45 Fandango gift card on the line for you to see Disney Snow White this weekend. But we need a contestant for Beat Shazam, so call us at 877-937-1047. While we get a contestant, since it is St. Patrick's Day, I have a little St. Patrick's Day Family Feud game we can play. Okay. It's not a real game, so like I'm relaxing the rules and stuff, but just for fun. Do you have anything Irish or no?
I think I do.
Pretty good. Okay, this is like Family Feud. Everyone's got to yell something out fast as you can, okay? St. Patrick's Day Family Feud. Name a popular symbol of St. Patrick's
Shamrock.
Day.
4-leaf clover. I have one
That's what I
tattoo.
was gonna say.
Well, say it.
Corned beef
Leprechaun.
cabbage.
Okay, Leprechaun's number 2. What did you say, Payton?
4-leaf clover. Clover.
Shamrock Clover's number 1. There was green beer. We all go, green beer.
Green beer. Good answer, good answer.
Pot of gold.
Pot of gold.
Name a city known for its St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Chicago.
What'd you say, Payton?
I don't want to repeat it.
Say it.
No, I said Ireland, and Ireland is not a city, it's a country. I regretted it as soon as it came out of my mouth.
What do you say, Rich?
Chicago.
What'd you say, Kyle?
I said the same thing.
Chicago is number 4 on the list, then Boston, New York City, number 1, Dublin.
Dublin. Okay, I was close.
That is in the city of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a tough one. Name a famous Irish actor or actress.
What's Sabrina Carpenter? Billy Keegan.
Irish.
Barry Keegan.
Conan O'Brien?
That's good.
That's a good one.
But he's not on there. Top 5 answers on the board. Number 4 was Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
And then I forget how you say. I don't know how to say this person's first name. Saoirse Ronan.
Oh, Circe.
Circe
Ronan.
Number 1, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. I thought he was Scottish.
I have a cousin named Killian Murphy. Literally, that's
Really?
his name.
Name a popular activity on St. Patrick's Day.
Drinking.
Number 1 answer.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Name a famous Irish musician or band.
Bono, you too.
You too.
The only one. That's the only one I know.
Irish singer. I don't know.
That's very good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was very good.
That was our game.
We just let Rich take that
I feel
one.
like I failed.
Nick, we can play? We got a contestant. Are you hosting this game? Hi, Samantha.
Hi, good morning.
What are you doing today?
I am heading into work, and that is about it.
What do you do for a living?
I work at Amazon.
Oh, what do you do for Amazon?
I am a senior program manager. I do like documentation. I am an IT manager, and I own like the standard work for our building.
Wow. All right, big time.
She's busy.
All right, well, you're playing for a $45 gift card to Fandango to see the new Snow White movie.
Perfect. So excited.
All right, Nick, what are we playing?
You guys were playing Beat Shazam today, and since we've got tickets to see Snow White, we're playing with Disney too.
Oh, yay. That'll be fun.
So if you can name the name of the song, give me the name of the song, you get 1 point. If you can name the movie the song is from, you get 2 points. Got it?
Got it.
Got it?
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Got it.
So you have a chance at a total of 2 points each round. All right. We're going to start with John Jay.
Aladdin, A Whole New World.
2 points for John Jay, kicking the game off. So solid.
Fantastic.
Way to go. 2 points for John Jay. Like I said, we're going to move on to Rich now.
And it hurt. My friends never stood down.
Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata
It
would
was a
be
shame.
correct.
And it means no worries for the rest of your days. What it means.
2 points for Rich. 2 points for John Jay. Payton.
Know that I'm with you the only way that I can
Coco.
be.
That's Coco. I don't know the song, but that's Coco.
It is from Coco, and as I was putting together these clips, I cried watching that.
Never seen it.
It's Remember Me.
It's
John Jay.
I know.
Mexican, like,
I'm
you should watch that
Mexican.
movie.
I can't.
so
I don't want to cry.
It's
I
good.
don't want to cry.
And you will cry. It is.
But
it
it's
is
like heartwarming.
It is
at the
emotional.
same time.
Okay, well, good job, Peyton. 1 point there. Kyle.
Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for
Jumping, dancing. I didn't want to answer because I wanted to hear the rest of the song. It's Ariel and Little Mermaid, and oh my God, I ran out of time, didn't I?
You did, in fact,
I
run out of time.
It's Areola.
It's, Ariel.
No, it's not.
That's
That would've changed that whole movie.
It's a different
Part of
version.
your world. Part of your world.
It's a different
Knew the
version.
answer. I
Okay,
just
well,
didn't
Kyle,
answer
you do
fast
get
enough.
1 point there.
Next time.
I appreciate your effort. And Samantha, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, okay. Frozen, Let It Go.
Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it?
I just heard that clip, and I was like, gosh, that sounds like Elphaba. And it is. Literally Elphaba. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, not literally.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so after one round, everybody has 2 points, but Kyle and Peyton, they each have 1. Second round goes to John Jay.
Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am.
This is Toy Story.
Uh-huh.
Randy Newman, You Got a Friend in Me.
Yeah! Even going for the bonus point there. Way to go, John Jay. Just under the gun. 4 points total for John Jay in this game, and we'll move on to Rich.
I know exactly where I'm
Oh, yeah. Princess and the Frog. Almost there.
Almost there.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time.
My all-time favorite.
And you know, the jam from that song, the villain songs are always the best. Are you ready?
Yeah, always. For
No,
the
you're supposed,
Shadow
to,
Man.
you're supposed to sing it back.
I wasn't trying to give my Shadow Man impersonation right now.
Are you ready?
Don't know that Peyton understood the game, Rich.
I did. I just
Okay.
didn't want to participate.
Peyton, it's your turn.
Oh, this is from the Goofy movie. That's the Goofy movie. I don't know his name, but he's like Prince.
That's so you, Nick. It's Nick's favorite movie.
Yeah, they're all classic tunes, guys.
No, that's a great
That
song.
one we're looking for was the name of his Eye to Eye.
Eye to Eye.
The letter I.
Yeah.
The number 2.
Right.
The letter I.
But I get 1 point.
1 point for Peyton. 2 points total in this game. And you have half the amount of points of John Jay or Rich.
Okay.
Kyle.
Okay, it's from Encanto, and it's We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Yeah! I thought you were going to run out of time again. My word. That was a huge song in the station for a little bit, too.
It's a good song.
Okay. Samantha, the pressure is on. If you can get this, you get to see Snow White.
Okay.
And cheerfully together.
Okay, well, I don't know, but I'm going to guess Snow White.
Snow White would have been correct. Yeah, we were looking for 1, 2, 3. Whistle while you work. Okay,
all right, so you win.
Oh,
Samantha, we'll set you up, okay?
Yay.
Hold on. Hey, is there some kind of controversy with this movie or something?
There's a little bit of controversy with the casting because they did not cast real people for the Seven Dwarfs characters. They're using like CGI or something like that.
Oh, really?
Well, it's weird because it's kind of both ways. It's like there's a section of little people who are mad that they didn't cast little people, and then there's a section of little people that are mad that they're only expected little people to have the dwarf parts.
Oh.
So it's like they're like, we should be able to be doctors and whatever. And it's like,
Well,
they're
yeah.
not wrong,
What's his
but-
face? Is
Doc is a doctor.
Who?
Doc is a doctor.
No, I'm talking about the actor.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. He's
Because
broken that mold. He plays all kinds of
But
characters.
he's actually one of the people that was pretty upset with the controversy of this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's why it made headlines was because he went on a podcast interview, and basically lit up the Snow White casting.
And there's something with Rachel Zegler too that
They are
people
not
all-
styling
Her and Gal
for this
Gadot
movie.
have apparently had feuds on set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't think they're
she
doing her
apparently said
justice.
something, too,
Rachel,
I think the movie looks good.
You do?
I do.
I haven't seen the preview
My
yet.
kids are real excited for it.
By the way, I was telling you guys earlier about this movie on Netflix. It's called, what's it called?
The Electric State.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Is it on your list? Do you want to watch it? Because I would think it has you all over it because it's the Russo brothers that directed Avengers and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
those guys are great.
This is the one with Millie Bobby Brown
Millie
and Chris
Bobby Brown
Pratt.
and Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is an Avenger. Anthony Mackie's in it. He's an Avenger. I feel like there's this crossover universe thing in there. Did you know all that stuff that they're on there?
Yeah. This is the Russo brothers. It was supposed to be their big comeuppance outside of the Avengers world.
We can make movies outside of Avengers.
Yeah, and then when the Avengers called and we're like, "Hey, can you direct the next Avengers?" They're like, "Yeah, we'll just do that instead." So
they dropped this movie?
Well, they did this one, and then the early screenings weren't great apparently, and so they were like,
"It's okay. It's not that bad of a movie."
Why was it so expensive to make then?
Because it's all digital robots. All these robots, but they're not mean robots. They're like robots from your childhood. That's why it reminds me of Toy Story.
Great. I think it looks great. So I'm kind of
you know how Toy Story, you see I remember that doll. I remember that toy.
Yeah.
It's like that. Mr. Peanut is a robot. Do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of stuff. There's
nostalgic.
Yeah, there is that. But then Mr. Peanut is played by Woody Harrelson, and they kill people. It's a little different. Actually, he doesn't kill it.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
All right, Kyle, let's come to 3 things you need to know.
I'm going to tell you the one thing that you can do to create lasting happiness according to research. Next with John Jay and Rich.
Good morning. Wake up every morning. Start your day with John Jay and Rich.
I wake up with my favorite artist.
Hey, this is Sabrina Carpenter.
What's up, guys? This is Post Malone.
It's Benson Boone, and you're waking up with John Jay and Rich.
Kyle's got 3 things we need to know. What do you got, Kyle?
Research found attending live music events can create a deep sense of connection and meaning that lasts well beyond the concert itself. They say this happens through a psychological phenomenon known as collective effervescence, a sense of heightened emotion and connection. The experience makes live music events feel sacred and contributes to lasting happiness even a week after the event.
Amen to that.
Love that.
That's why you should go out and see live music and bars out there. You should start paying live bands again because they stopped doing that over COVID, and it matters.
Yeah, and when I first saw this, I thought just concerts, and I'm like, well, not everyone can go to concerts anymore because tickets are so expensive now, unless you do that last minute ticket thing and you just take your chances on getting them. But yeah, it's not just a huge Taylor Swift concert. It can be, like Rich just said, a live band in a bar. Or my family went to Queen Creek Olive Mill just this past weekend and they had live music. And it does create a whole different vibe. So enjoy that live music and create lasting happiness in your life.
By the way, we were at this event a couple weeks ago. Rich was the host and then his band performed. Rich has a band, the Rich Barrett Band. And I got a message. Someone said, they sent me a screenshot of a text exchange going, that band was somebody that knows me and knows I obviously know Rich, messaged my friend and said, that band was great.
Oh, that's nice.
Who are they and where can I see them again?
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
I didn't know
Look
where
at
to,
that.
and they want to know how I can get, is there information on your band playing anywhere?
There is, but there's nothing really on the schedule that isn't like a charity thing for the next couple of...
you're doing a bunch of charity events?
Charity events, but we'll put them up there when we start getting out in bars again.
Okay.
Well, I was saying, bars don't want to pay bands anymore. So what was happening is I was ending up coming out of pocket to pay the band just to go play out. just to have the whole band there. Because we don't use tracks or anything. We're all playing instruments. So
All
it ends up
live.
costing a little money to play out, which is stupid.
Yeah,
You know?
that's silly. So, as if we already didn't have like a gajillion reasons to just take breaks from social media, here's another one. They found social media isn't just changing how we communicate, it's actually becoming a breeding ground for full-blown delusions and distorted thinking in vulnerable users. So they said psychological disorders are most strongly linked to heavy social media use in all delusions. So like narcissism, body dysmorphia, anorexia, and even, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, but erotomania, which is the false belief that a celebrity is secretly in love with you. These things all have it's like,
Erotomania.
yeah. So platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook just create the perfect conditions for false beliefs about ourselves to grow unchecked. So take a break. It's okay to take a break. Everyone will still be there scrolling and trolling when you get back.
There's a disease where people think a celebrity's in love with them.
Yeah.
And that's because of social media or before social media?
It's before social media, but they say social media is like a breeding ground for those things to grow where maybe they wouldn't grow before.
There was a girl who used to cut my hair, and when I'd go to her little chair, she had posters of Brad Pitt everywhere. I'm like, oh, you like Brad Pitt? She goes, I love Brad Pitt. I'm going to marry Brad Pitt. And I go, you think you're going to marry Brad Pitt? She goes, I know I'm going to marry Brad Pitt. And I was like, oh, my God.
She's trying to manifest.
Yeah,
manifest
I don't think she married Brad. That girl was Jennifer Aniston.
And she did it. So this could be a new trend. It's starting to pop up on social media, and I find it fascinating. So they say, have ChatGPT analyze the chat history between you and your partner. So this woman uploaded her entire chat history between her boyfriend and her to ChatGPT and said, just analyze it. Is my boyfriend into me? Like, what do you think? ChatGPT told her boyfriend loves her, communicates better, and puts in a lot more effort than she even does.
Oh, wow.
And then she asked ChatGPT, how reliable is your dating advice really? The response came instantly. My dating advice is based on psychology, relationship research, and real-world patterns. But like any advice, it's not one size fits all. So like I said, maybe becoming a fun little trend to get in on, or maybe a scary trend if you feel like maybe your communication is more in person.
How do you get your history to your whole, like, how do
You
you do
probably
it?
just like screenshot it and upload it into ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So you have to do like months, years worth, right?
Probably, yeah.
Or maybe some conversations.
Or maybe just recently, you could probably skew you could skew it.
Well, back in the day with
just upload
BlackBerry, BlackBerry with the BBM, you could just copy your whole conversation and send it over. Yeah,
I bet you there's a way to do it. I'm sure you just have to like Google it. It's crazy that you brought this story up, Kyle, because yesterday, literally last night, Kadeem and I was on ChatGPT, and I'm the weirdo that likes to look myself up on the internet. Like, I'll just Google my name randomly if I'm bored. And so I typed my name into ChatGPT, and I was like, give me a breakdown. I want to see what ChatGPT, whatever they think of me. And then it like brought up my boyfriend. And I was like, oh, tell me about her boyfriend. Who is he? And it gave me a whole rundown on Kadeem, everything, where he went to high school, who his family was. I showed him. He said, that is the creepiest and the scariest thing I've ever seen. Do not put my name in that ChatGPT thing ever again.
It's already there.
Oh, he was,
I thought, though,
full name. It was trippy.
I thought ChatGPT wasn't updated. Like, it's only up to like 2022 or something.
2014, I thought.
Oh, it's 2014?
I thought it was 2 years.
But it like pulls up links. So like when I type it, it gives me the sources, and it says from Instagram, from Facebook, from blah blah blah's Facebook. Like
That's
they have
online. ChatGPT has
online.
access to it.
So, it was so weird to see.
I was
how it
texting back and forth with the U of A basketball coach, Tommy Lloyd.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure what I said was cool. So I typed it into ChatGPT, and it came out cool. And
But
I
you
said,
said make it cool in
yeah,
ChatGPT.
yeah, and it did. And then I sent it to him, and he had no idea, and he was responding like I was cool.
You do all kinds of things in ChatGPT, and that's 3 things you need to know.
Which, by the way, March Madness, right? Are we gonna do brackets and stuff like that?
I guess we do. We better do it fast.
Never done brackets
best time of the year.
I feel like we've done brackets before.
No.
We just put it on the website.
We do?
I feel like we have.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of into it right now. I got like
Sure, let's do
I
it.
got like 2 favorite teams. I think they're both going to win. U of A Wildcats and Duke. I like both those guys.
Duke's up there, number 4 seed, right?
I have no idea.
3 seed or 4 seed?
I have no idea. All I did all last week with my son Kemp was watch basketball, all these other tournaments and stuff. When I watch U of A, they're good. Basketball team is good.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.